Using email newsletter is an effective way for the food safety industry to build its digital presence. Here's how. Firstly, content strategy. Tailoring newsletter content to address prevalent challenges in the food safety industry such as contamination risk, regulatory compliance, and consumer trust issue. Next, educational resources. Including educational resources like infographics and videos can help subscribers stay informed about the latest industry trends, best practices, and regulatory updates. Suggestions for improvements are feedback mechanism to help refine the newsletter strategy and ensure ongoing relevance, and integration with other channels to extend reach and amplify the sender's digital presence.
Next is social media engagement. There are two approaches that can be taken. The first one is creating quality contents. Develop content that educates the audience about food safety practices by using infographics, video, and images to make information more engaging. The second one is engagement with audience. Engage in conversation by replying to comments and questions. Q&A session and live demonstration about food safety practices can also be held. And then there are two suggestions that can be made for improvement. The first one is accessibility and inclusivity. Ensure the content is accessible to all and avoid jargon. Provide content in multiple languages to reach broader audience. The second one is utilize analytics for content optimization. Experiment with the types of content and review the content performance based on what was best for the audience.
Now, website development. For first point, informative content. For method, we can create easy to understand articles, guides, and videos about food safety. The way we approach is by collaborating with experts to ensure accuracy and clarity of content. Suggestion of improvement is add more visuals and examples to make content even easier to grasp. The second point is security measure. For method, we can protect user data and maintain trust. The way we approach is by implement robust security protocols. And suggestion of improvement is integrate e-commerce functionality and leverage social media. Last but not least point is interactive features and tools. For method, we can add fun and useful tools for users to engage with. The way we approach is by create trending features based on what users want and need. For suggestion of improvement, we can offer quizzes and interactive guides and make sure it's easy to use.
E-commerce websites use SEO to boost visibility on search engines like Google. For food safety, targeting keywords related to practices and regulations attract organic traffic and builds trust. Strategies: develop high-quality content with targeted keywords addressing common food safety questions. Optimize site structure for fast load times, secure HTTPS and mobile friendliness. Use proper URL structures and meta tags. Optimize pages with headers, keyword-rich titles, meta descriptions, and internal linking. Earn black links through guest blogging, influencer outreach, and social media promotion. Suggestions: regularly update content to keep it current and relevant. Optimize for local search terms and maintain Google My Business listings. Use Google Analytics to monitor traffic and adjust strategies. Encourage customer reviews and display testimonials.
Next method is online training and webinars. It is about how people handling proper food, storage, and preparation techniques through digital platforms such as program HACCP and GMP. How does it work? As using a user-friendly interface website with a simple navigation, they can track their progress and also provide certification for the participants. And also they can use various platforms of social medias to create content marketing, to share their valuable content and announce their upcoming webinars. How they can improve this method? They can include gamified elements and also with using a virtual reality and augmented reality about hands-on training experience.
So what is data breach? Data breach is one of the common security issues that often happen in our industry, and it involves unauthorized access to sensitive information such as compliance records, customer details, and proprietary process, and it resulting from hacking, insider threats, or physical theft of devices. And this data breach can be countermeasured by encryption and access controls. For encryption, we encrypt sensitive data both at rest and in transit to ensure that even if data is intercepted or accessed without authorization, it remains unreadable. For access controls, we implement strict access control mechanisms, ensuring that only authorized personnel have access to sensitive data. We also use role-based access controls to limit access based on job roles. Next, suggestions for improvement are by conducting regular security audits, by doing penetration tests, to identify and address vulnerabilities. Moreover, the data breach can be prevented by engaging third-party security experts to ensure comprehensive assessment. Other than that, we implement multi-factor authentication to add an additional layer of security, making it more difficult for unauthorized users to gain access.
Next, insider threats. This issue involves when employees or contractors with malicious intent, negligence, or lack of awareness causing security breaches. There are two countermeasures. First, access monitoring. Implement strict access to sensitive systems to looking for unusual patterns or behaviors that might indicate insider threats. Second, background checks during the hiring process before granting them access to sensitive information. And lastly, suggestion to improve this issue is security awareness training to all employees, emphasizing the importance and their role in maintaining the security. Second, use behavioral analytics tool to detect unusual behaviors that could indicate to insider threats.
Next, we move to phishing attacks. Phishing attacks involve cybercriminals send fraudulent emails to trick recipients into revealing sensitive information or downloading malicious software. These attacks can lead to data breaches, financial loss, and reputational damage. Then, we move to countermeasures. First, we need to educate employees on recognizing phishing emails. Next, we move to using advanced email filters to detect and block phishing attacks. And finally, suggestion for improvement. First, we should conduct regular simulation to test and improve employee awareness. And finally, we must develop a robust plan for dealing with phishing attempts.
The next security issue for food safety is malware and ransomware. Malware and ransomware can have severe impacts on food safety. The first one is disruption of production processes, such as automated system compromise and also operational downtime. Next, malware and ransomware also can lead to corruption of critical monitoring data, such as data integrity issue and also loss of traceability. So what can we do to countermeasure this problem? The first one is doing regular software updates to help close vulnerabilities that could be exploited by malware or ransomware. Next, company need to do employee training. And the last one is applying firewalls and intrusion detection system IDS, because firewalls can prevent unauthorized access to the network and IDPS can monitor network traffic for suspicious activity. Last but not least, I would like to suggest to conduct regular security audits, to perform both internal and external security audits to identify potential security gaps, and develop an incident response plan by creating a detailed incident response plan that outlines specific actions to take in the event of cyber security incident.
So the last one is supply chain vulnerabilities. This issue can arise from weak security practices among suppliers that leading to risks such as contaminated ingredients and fake products. But we can countermeasure this problem by suppliers audit that conduct evaluating and rigorous audit of suppliers to ensure they comply to safety standards. And the second one is contractual obligation that includes specific security requirements in contract with suppliers that to ensure they comply to the best practices. And for suggestion for improvement, first is we can use blockchain technology for enhanced traceability and transparency throughout the supply chain. And the last one is real-time monitoring, that this system can quickly detect and address any anomalous or potential threats within the supply chain.